Hi, my name is Eminos and welcome back to my channel. Before we start, don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos and help me grow on YouTube. Thank you! Now back to this very serious and not sarcastic news report. Every year, millions and millions of people come in contact with them. They are multiplying like flies around a pile of shit, and the average human doesn't even know they are walking among us. I'm talking about scammers. Just by phone, a scammer can make up to $40,000 a year. Today I'm gonna educate you on how to steal money from people who just want some company but come across somebody with no soul. Today you are going to learn how to become a scammer. You are going to learn how to prey on innocent people because you have no moral compass and feel entitled to their retirement money. The money you did not work for, but somehow still belongs to you. First, we are going to start with the types of scammers. Although there are many types, we are going to focus on the 3 most popular types. If you want to learn more about the other types, consider buying one of my books. Type 1. The government text. You get a text from the government saying you still owe them some money. To make sure your text is believable, make sure to not put too much effort into it. You did not work for that money, so why would you try to sound just a little bit professional? Start a message with hello. Hello makes you sound way cooler as a government. Make basic spelling mistakes. For example, instead of writing, "This is your government, you have to pay $100 or we will steal your dog." Write down, "Hello, you have to pay $100 or we'll steal your dog, man." Use some emojis because as scammers, we are all about being the cool kids. We are all about having fun around here and keeping things light. Happy workplace equals happy employee. Woo! Yeah! Type 2. The African Prince. The African Prince only works with a sob story. Where the government casually uses the word hello, the prince starts with dear because of his royal upbringing. The perfect format for a prince is an email. Make sure the email address doesn't match the name you are using. Let's set up an email together. The email address I use is ifyoulikepinacolada69@fu.com. As I have mentioned before, we start the email with dear because of my royal upbringing. And just like royalty, you are entitled to someone else's money just because of your title. Even though you are perfectly capable to work and go out to make your own money, because we are not in the Middle Ages anymore and the government could invest that money somewhere more productive. No. Because of your title, you just get free money. But instead of calling you a scammer, we are going to call you Prince Francis You Faking It the Third. People are more eager to give you free money if you are royalty. If you are on medical leave longer than expected because mental health works with deadlines, people don't want you to use their tax money to get better. But if you have a fancy title and have nothing going on except meeting up with underage girls, people will be pleased to fund your useless lifestyle. That's why the African Prince is so popular. People love to party with the prince. Woo! 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 Yeah! Woo! Now we are going to think about the content of the email. But don't think too hard. We are scamming people. We are not applying for a job. You are going to want to mention 4 crucial topics. Your government killed your family and you are the sole survivor. As sole survivor, you are now left with $25 million. If they help you, you will thank them with $10,000. Even though you are lying and you don't have $25 million, still be very cheap with the reward and don't go higher than $10,000. Even though the $25 million are fake. And the last topic is mentioning that they have to send you some money, at least $50,000, so that you can leave the country and fly to Germany where your parents kept the $25 million. So, I have $25 million. You will get $10,000 if you give me $50,000. Does it make sense? No, but you're a prince and people love giving you money even though you can go and get a job like everybody else. So now we're going to put all of that into a story. Dear, my name is Francis, you faking it. I forgot to mention that the African prince, just like the government, doesn't use proper grammar. So as I was saying, my name is Prince Francis, you faking it. After a military coup, my family was murdered. I managed to escape through the secret world in my wardrobe, where I keep my moral compass that I almost never use. Before they died, my parents transferred $25 million to a bank in Germany. Unfortunately, the only way for me to get that money is if you help me. As a sign of my appreciation, I will give you $10,000. The only thing you have to do for me is send me $50,000 so that I can fly to Germany and go retrieve the $25 million of which you will get $10,000. Please help me. I need your money. Sincerely yours, F.U. You could put more effort into it, but we are learning how to scam people. We already put a lot of effort into finding our victims. Don't overdo yourself. Remember, we like to keep it fun here. Happy workplace equals happy employee. And finally, the third type, the catfish. The catfish is the most aggressive type because they combine text and email and will get to you through social media. The catfish also puts more effort into his presentation. They will take the time to get to know you and form a friendship or a romantic relationship with you. They are the biggest predators in the scamming world because they will abuse the trust of their victims for years while managing to never meet them in person. If your victim wants to meet you, agree to a meeting and then last minute stand them up. If later they contact you about why you stood them up, use one of the 3 C's. I got in a car accident. I found out I have cancer. My cat ate my credit card, so I couldn't afford the trip. This will give you more time to avoid meeting them, because your imaginary recovery is taking a lot of time. More time than you expected. Like 5 more years. In the meantime, your bills are piling up and you're drowning in them, and you tell your victim about it, and they, out of the kindness of their heart, offer to help and send you some money. The catfish doesn't even ask for money. They will manipulate the victim into giving it to them. If you didn't ask for it, you didn't do anything wrong, except lie about your identity for years. But because you have no soul, you are perfectly able to sleep at night. This is going to be the lesson for today. I hope you have learned a lot and will use your newly acquired knowledge wisely by starting to subscribe and like my video. Don't forget to buy one of my many books. Scamming My Way to Scam Scam. Scammering, scammer, scammed, scammy. Scamming, scam, 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 scamming. This was Educate Yourself lesson number 2. I'm Eminence and I'll see you next time. Bye!